Thanks for the memory.
Bothers me that Collins and Becker still get to skate free.
Well, every phone call I made regarding those two turned out to be a dead end. As a matter of fact, our only alternative, considering those two, is to go to Cleveland.
You really think that Captain Devane and the commander are going to give us the time and the money to go to Cleveland?
No.
So that's it?
That's it.
You know, sometimes I wish they'd give us the time and money to go off on some deserted island and get away from all this.
Occupational therapist to rehab.
That's just a second. If I read you correctly, and I think I do, what you're saying to me is you'd like to go away to a deserted island with me. Am I right about that?
I'd rather go to Cleveland. Hey, you know, when we were inside there, you were going to tell me something. Right when Pruitt came in. What was that? Uh-huh. Yeah, I couldn't quit either. Hunter, where'd you get this tie?
Out of your closet. You know, Hunter, we could all take a little tip from your friend Randall there.
Well, how's that?
Well, he found himself a nice little bride. He's going to settle down, have a family. Fella could do a lot worse than that.
Oh, okay. On the way back to the station, maybe I should stop off and get a bride's pamphlet.
See you back at the station.
He's right.
What are you talking about? He's right.
He's right. A woman like Rose would be very good for you. It would be exactly the thing you need. Exactly. It should be the best thing in the world for you.
Yeah. Maybe you'd like to help break me in.
Break you into what?
Maybe on the way back to the precinct, you stop off at the auto parts store, gaff a couple of cans of 90 weight lube, a Bunsen burner, and you could help give me the hot oil massage I've always wanted.
You're on. Let's go.
What up, partner?
I'm glad he's feeling better.
Feeling better? How could you feel better eating that garbage food? If I had to rely on getting better in this hospital eating that food, I'd be in the morgue.
What are you talking about? The hospital plans a nutritional meal like that for you to eat so you'll get better.
Let me tell you something about planning a nutritional meal. They don't know what they're doing in hospitals nutritionally.
Is that right? Well, what would you serve? Mexican food?
Well, let me tell you something, Miss Weisenheimer. I knew a guy who was dumb enough to ride his daughter's skateboard. He broke both bones in his lower leg. We tied a jalapeno pepper behind his knee and he got better.
I guess we know everything now.
Oh, yeah.
Who jimmied the car?
I jimmied the car.
What?
I jimmied the car.
What'd you do that for?
Because I wanted your performance on the phone and to Sylvia to be impeccable, and it was. Congratulations.
You lied to me.
Sure. What is it about you two? I gave you a case to solve, so go solve it.
What case is that, Charlie?
The Dwight Edelton case. Oh, we solved that already. Hey, let's get something to eat.
Thank you.
You know, I gotta hand it to you. You really impressed me by fitting all these pieces together.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, Laura was gone. You hardly had time to talk to Ralph. You put it together really well. How did you do this?
Well, actually, I had a little help on this one. Hitch. Hitch helped me.
Hitch who?
Hitch. Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock.
Wait a minute. I have seen every Alfred Hitchcock movie. I mean, I'm a fan of this guy. So what movie was like this?
Okay. Remember the scene? The bus pulls up on the middle of nowhere. And off the bus pops Cary Grant. The bus drives away, and Cary Grant's looking around, doesn't know where he is or why he's out there. And off in the distance, he sees this little biplane coming and floating in. They cut to the airplane, they cut back to him. And he realizes the airplane now is chasing him, it's after him. Sure enough, he starts running along the road. The airplane starts shooting at him. He runs along the road further, jumps off the road into the cornfield. The airplane comes by and drops 2 suitcases on him.
Right? Forgive and forget. That's my philosophy. Too bad it doesn't run in the family. Hunter, don't even think about coming up on this porch unless you bring in a whole lot of good news. Because that's what I need today. Good news. You know, all I've been getting lately is bad news, man. If I didn't have any bad news, I wouldn't have no news.
Grandpa, I've been thinking about you. I picked up something over at Oscar's. I think you're gonna like this.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Hunter.
Huh?
Grandma thanks you, too.
Yeah, well, this is a pretty nice little situation.
Hey, you keep your hands off that doll. Do you hear me?
Shame about those flowers.
What do you mean?
Well, it's just a shame that they have to go to waste, you know?
What do you mean go to waste? I mean, well, yeah, I guess it would.
Well, I have a really nice cut crystal vase at home, and they would just be perfect in that.
Yeah, they would. You're right. Okay, I'll follow you back to your house, pick up the vase. Thanks.
I'm Sergeant John Doyle, police expert on the Black Dahlia cases before most of you people were born. This case is closed, thanks to some able-bodied teamwork and my own personal philosophy.
And what is that philosophy?
It's never over till the fat lady's behind bars.
Orozco is still talking. And Stevens and the DA are very, very happy about this, but we're not too happy, Sporty, because Orozco says that you told him that you had the money.
McCall, he was going to shoot me. Of course I told him I had it, but I assure you I don't.
What'd you do, Sporty? Give it away?
No chance. Look, charitable contributions are deductible for only 20% of your earnings. I would owe the IRS a fortune. Not to mention that if I gave away $1 million, I'd never live it down.
Sporty.
I know where the money is.
What?
I just checked our records, Sporty.
Marguerite's last name was Montero, as in Montero Child Care Center. Formerly Slauson Avenue Child Care Center, right, Sporty? They recently were the recipients of the following: more teachers, new paint, new equipment, and computers throughout the school.
That don't mean a thing, Hunter. Matty Skipper told me that an anonymous donor had, through the good offices of a tax attorney, donated $1 million to the center. Now, she said she didn't know who it was because it was anonymous. But she said it was all as legal as the Constitution.
Anonymous. So the Colombians know nothing about this, right?
I don't think I'm going to have to worry about those Colombians. They're going to conclude that if I had had their money, I would have given it to Senor Orozco, which is all too true because I would have. But I want to thank you both for your kind concern.
You're welcome.
Oh, my shelf.
Wait up, Sporty. Let's have Sporty buy us lunch.